Buck is on his way for dinner. I had to call him this evening. He wasn't at the spot. I think I jinxed it from saying that he's always on time for dinner. Today he was just like maybe 5 minutes late. Right? You're 5 minutes late? Come on. And it's very, very windy outside today. Very windy. You guys are probably going to hear the wind. Hear it? Makes me look behind me. Make me look behind me. Yeah. He knows it already. You know the deal. You just come straight here. You know. You come straight for the food. You come straight for the food. In the winter, you know it's funny? He eats and doesn't... It's okay, baby. I know. The wind is making you jumpy. I know. Yeah, the wind is going to make him jumpy, guys. So the wind, when it's windy like this, he's not himself so much. I'm sure, like, there's so many scents flying by his nose, and it's hard for him to, like, directly pick up on a scent. I noticed that on windy days, he's more jumpy and more on high alert. And that's why he's eating these grapes so fast right now. Easy. You eat that so fast. Holy moly. I got his butternut squash. Got apples, and then there was some loose grapes in the bag, so I just added them into his apples. Oh, you know, it's not even that cold out, but the wind is making it cold. Maybe I don't even have to hold the bowl. I could just hold it on my legs. Let me try. Let's see if it works out. Oh, yeah, it's working out. I have my PJs on, guys. Because usually right when evening comes is when I get into my PJs. In the summer, no. Sometimes I don't get in my PJs so early because there's so many bugs. So I like to change my clothes, like in the summer, like before I put my PJs on, like once I'm done feeding him dinner. Don't drop that. Did you drop that? Oh, you ate it. You're okay. I know, baby. The wind. I know. It's very windy today, Buck. Very windy. I see loose branches hanging from that tree over there. That's why I can't wait for spring, guys, to go in there, like, clean it up a little bit. Did you just drop an apple by you? I can't even check. Because his antlers are, like, right. That antler is right in my forehead if I went to go look. If I went to go peek my head right through there. Let me see. Oh, that's where I fell. Hold on. I see it. I see it right here. Okay, yeah. Maybe I should hold on to the bowl. I'm sorry, Buck. I had to push the apples. Poor guy. I always do that. Every time I have to push the apples to the side, he goes and puts his face, and then I hit his mouth. But he don't feel it. Like when I do that. Because I like to push them all the way to this corner over here where my thumb is, so it's easier for him to get everything. He could just go straight like that. Right? Look how clean that antler is. So shiny. I just hope this year he drops them close by. My father-in-law was telling me that maybe during the time that they're supposed to fall out, if I like hold on to them, like touch them, maybe they'll just like fall out. I said, I don't know. I mean, he lets me pet his antlers. He lets me grab onto them too, but I don't know about like, you know, moving them back and forth and stuff like that. You know, like a loose tooth. I don't think he'll let me do that to it. And I would be too nervous to do that. I feel like they're supposed to fall out on their own, you know? We're not supposed to force it out. So I don't want to hurt him or anything. So I probably wouldn't do that. Okay. You want to eat the rest in your bucket? Look. Hold on, Buck. I got butternut squash. He knows the deal already. Oh, if you guys see that dirt, I used the flower pot that was there, the dirt from that flower pot. And I covered all the big hole that was there. Here, Buck. Got butternut squash. Hold on, guys. I gotta put these down for 1 minute. Hold on. 1 minute. Here, Buck. Look. Over here, baby. Yeah. Got butternut squash. The seeds. Okay. See? I put everything in this bucket. Here's the seeds from the butternut squash. Dig in. Bon appetit. Bon appetit, big boy. Oh, it's so windy that it's making it cold out. It actually was not like this afternoon. Literally around like 12, 1 o'clock, even up to 2 o'clock. It wasn't so windy the way it is now, and it was actually pretty warm out. Whew. And now this evening it's so windy that it's making it chilly, like in the air. It's actually bringing a chill inside the air. It wasn't cold today at all. If there was no wind, it wouldn't be cold. But the wind is what's making it feel cold. Literally, it's like so windy. I'm trying to show you guys, see? It's like, it was even more windier, that's nothing. The trees were swinging before. And now he's digging in. I really do think that Buck thinks butternut squash is pumpkin. Because the seeds and even the smell of butternut squash and the look of it, like, you know, it looks like pumpkin. So he probably thinks it's pumpkin. Next weekend, I want to buy him blueberries. Because I know he likes them. I know he's not like crazy about them the way he is for strawberries and grapes and other stuff. But, you know, I like to switch it up. Like, I don't want to give him grapes every week. Like, I bought him green grapes for the upcoming week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So he's gonna get the purple grapes tomorrow for dinner, and then starting from Monday, I'm gonna give him the green grapes. But I think after that week, next weekend, I'm gonna get him something different, like for that like side course dinner. Right, Buck? Next weekend we'll get you something different. Because usually every week I like to, like, you know, switch it up on him, where he's not eating like the same fruit besides the apples, because he loves apples. That's like his main course all the time. That he loves and he looks for all the time. He always looks for the apples. But he's a happy boy. And I'm sure once he's done eating all that butternut squash and some of the corn, I put more water in his bucket. I made his bucket like overflow with the water like that. I like when it's overflowing like that. And I cleaned the little bowl for the little ones, and I put fresh water for them, so they have fresh water too. I actually don't see no doves, no squirrels. My husband said that. Why did you jump? Why did you jump for? I don't see nobody, Buck. It's okay, baby. You're so jumpy. It's okay. Yeah, earlier today, my husband, I think it was this morning, my husband said he heard a hawk like screaming in here, in this like forest. He knows it was coming from this forest because he said he's seeing like a bird that looked like a hawk flying around in here. So I'm sure that's why I haven't seen none of the birds, squirrels. They're probably all hiding. They know, you know? They're probably like, there's a predator around. Let's all hide. Let's go somewhere else. And of course, you know, Buck, he's not going to kick because he's big. The hawk can't grab him. You could try. The hawk is not going to win. Wow, so windy. And now I notice it's starting to get dark. Not so soon. Like usually by like 4:40, 4:45, 4:50 like that p.m. it was starting to get dark outside. I notice now it doesn't get dark till like 5:15. So I was like, wow, maybe the time's like changing or it's getting ready to change, like, you know? But usually that doesn't happen, I think, to the end of February going into March. But it's kind of happening a little bit. I kind of like it. Because now it's not getting dark so quick, you know? Like it was like a month ago. I actually feel the baby kicking right now in my belly. I notice every time I hang out by the spot now and I call Buck or I talk to Buck or I'm talking to you guys like on the video, I feel the baby kicking every now and then. It feels pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like weird but cool. I tell my husband, I'm like, babe, I think our baby's a little boxer because he's always kicking. Oh wow, the wind just blew inside that bowl. And it made like a noise. If you guys just heard that noise before, that's why I think that was. You're so jumpy, baby. Relax. You're okay, Buck. It's okay. Nobody's outside. It's just wind. Bad wind. That's all it is. Hopefully tonight he finds a good spot. Today he was napping right, like, by that fence. He was napping. And it's good because there's like bushes and like the trees, like they go like that. I mean, they have no leaves on them, but they go like that. So maybe it kind of helps him with the wind a little bit. It's not so windy under there. So it's good that he stays under there. But I don't know where he sleeps at night. I would love to know, but I don't know. But I noticed this morning he was staying close by. Like he was close. So I found him resting over there. That's why I posted that video of him like resting. Ooh, it's so cold. Guys, this wind, my God, it sucks. You know, Mother Nature's always giving it to us. I feel like we're always getting hit with something. In the winter, mostly. And I heard it's supposed to snow sometime next week. We'll see. I don't know. We will see. But no matter what, if it snows or not, my husband said if it snows, God forbid if it snows a lot, that he's gonna shovel like a path for me, like right there, like all here. And we have ice. We have salt that's actually safe for dogs and animals. So I told my husband to throw like the animal salt, the one that's safe for animals. So God forbid squirrels or anything like, you know, that walk where I'm standing, at least they don't burn their feet or anything. They don't hurt themselves, you know? Think about them too, those little ones. Even though I don't spend time with them all the time, I do think about all the animals. I know, I'm crazy, but I do. I love animals, I really do. I told my husband, I was like, if I was a rich person and I had money to spend, like let's say to do whatever I want with, I swear I would open up a deer sanctuary and like probably like a mini zoo / farm. Literally. Just be around the animals all day long and just raise my son around that too, you know? I would be like those people in Australia, like the Irwin, like his daughter and the son, they took over his zoo and they're like, and she's raising her daughter around that zoo. Like, I think that's amazing, you know, because she's doing what her father did with her, but she's doing it with her daughter now. So that's why I'm hoping I still live here by the time my son, you know, as he grows up, so I could teach my son to, like, you know, respect, you know, wild animals, especially animals like him. Because I told my husband, I said, my son is not becoming a hunter. No. I'm not going to tell him that hunters are bad, but I'm going to tell him, like, you don't need to be shooting deers or anything. Like, you don't need to do that. I'm going to teach my son to love animals like buck and, like, you know, wild animals, forest animals. So I'm going to raise my son to be a big animal lover just like me. I was telling my husband, we have a friend that he's a hunter, and he has a little son. I mean, his son is young. He's probably like 4 years old, 3 years old, something like that. I told my husband, I was like, babe, our son cannot be friends with him because that little boy is going to hunt. His father's going to teach him to hunt when he gets older. So I was like, I was like, my son is not going to be hanging out with him. I was like, no. I want my boy to be an animal lover and love all animals and respect animals. You know, be respectful to them. I'm going to let my son know, too, that, you know, if he respects the animals, they will become your best friend, just like Buck. Like, I respected Buck. I gave him his distance when we first met. I wasn't able to walk up to him like this. I wasn't even able to, like, make so much noise or make movement when we first met. When we first met and he would stand there, I would have to stand, like, right there on that gray stone right there. And I would have to, like, try to, like, fling apples, like pieces of apples to him from there. It took time, a lot of time. Time and respect. I noticed I gave Buck his time. I gave him his distance. I respected him. And, like, you know, the distance between us. And before I knew it, like, literally, like, months, maybe like 6, 7, 8, 9 months down the line, I was able to get closer and closer. Until one day I was able to actually stand right there by the fence. And that first time that he allowed me to stay next to him, like really close to him, it was like a really cool feeling. I was like, oh my God, like it was like a rush. Like, I don't know, I had like a rush, but it was like an amazing feeling. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe like he trusts me now. My husband was even shocked because my husband was like, wow, usually bucks don't allow people to go next to them, only does. And he was like, wow, that's amazing. My brother-in-laws, they were hunters, so they were like jealous about it. They were like, damn, you're lucky you're that close to a buck. When we go hunting, we can't even get a buck to like get close to us or anything. I was like, well, of course not. I wouldn't either if I was a buck. I was like, I wouldn't want to get close to you guys either. I said, because you guys don't want to get close to them to do this, like what I'm doing to start a friendship. You guys want to get close to get like an easy target. Like, no. I said, deers are not stupid. They may look stupid, they're not. Right, Buck? You're smart. You're a smart boy. Like throughout the years with me hanging out with Buck, I learned and realized he's a smart animal. Very smart. He's very smart. And if you guys watch my videos, you'll see how like when I talk to him and I tell him to go to his buckets and he looks at me and walks right over to his buckets. Like, or if I tell him like, wait, stay there 5 minutes, I'm coming right back, and he actually stays here and waits. Like he's smart, just like a dog. Like, you know, like he listens. Like he's pretty good. The only thing I noticed deers, I don't think you could train them. Maybe when they're babies, maybe. But I know when they're this big and they're wild, no, it's probably impossible. Like let's say if I want him to jump on my side while I'm hanging out on my side, I'll be like, oh, come over, Buck, come on, like jump. And I go like that with my hand. He does not listen on command like that. He's not like that. Like he'll jump on my side if I'm hanging out on my porch and he hears me and he wants to like see where I am. He'll jump over and come on my side, but not on command. Because there's been many times where me and my husband, we heard a lot of noises, like, you know, in the forest or like during like the house is close by, like doing work or something. And we would try to tell him like, come on, jump over, like come on outside, hang on outside. And he would just like stand here and look at me. He wouldn't jump. So they don't listen on command. They do what they want to do, you know? But most of the time, like literally 97% of the time, he respects me. He's a good boy. He's a sweetheart and a big mush. I'm sure you guys see it in the videos too. Even during rut. If you guys watch my videos last year during rut, this year, like he's a good boy. He's a very good boy. That's why I don't believe that all deers, especially males, that they will hurt a person. Yeah, I believe if they don't know the person and they're in rut and they feel threatened, yes, I do believe they will try to hurt them. But like, I don't believe that Buck will ever try to hurt me. I feel like he respects me too much, just like I respect him. Right, big boy? All right, guys, that's enough of my rant. I was just, I don't know. Right? But he's a good boy. But I will be back tomorrow morning, which will be Sunday morning tomorrow. It's already Sunday. Crazy. I'm supposed to go for my sono next week. I think next Wednesday or Thursday. I got to check my schedule, my calendar. It's one of those days, so I'm so excited. If they give me pictures, because I noticed they don't give me pictures every single time I go. So if they give me pictures, I'll definitely post a sono, like a new sono picture, so you guys can see what my baby looks like now, you know, like how he's forming. All right, everyone, have a good evening and a good night. And me and big boy Buck, we will be back tomorrow morning with his breakfast video. He had a good dinner. I could tell his belly's nice and full. It looks nice and plumpy. Right? You're nice and full? My big boy. Yeah, he's nice and happy. So I will be back tomorrow morning. Everyone have a good night and a good evening. And ciao for now.